Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the most fashionable episode of Funny Stories with Ocean. I am your host, Pierre. I would like to introduce you to the most fashionable ocean next to the Pacific and Atlantic and Indian and Mediterranean. That's a sea. But none of y'all studied fucking geography, so nobody actually. Welcome to another episode of Funny Stories with Ocean.
Tom had his little his gay voice was good.
I liked it.
That was French, but if you're gonna go with gay, okay.
It sounded more homosexual than French. I will need you to work on that a little bit better. I love you, but that sounded real gay. It didn't sound French.
That's why I didn't get that audition. That's why I didn't get that part when they were like, do a French accent. Right. And I did that. And they're like, that's a little gay.
I used to try to do a French accent when I would meet dudes. And they'd be like, what's your name? And I'd be like, Fat poussé. Fat poussé.
Fuck pussy.
Fat poussé.
You were saying fat pussy.
Fat pussy. Like, what's your name? Fat poussé. You're saying it wrong. Fat poussé.
This is gonna be a great. My stomach already hurts. I've been working out, so my abs hurt. And where do you come up? Anyway, Krissy Go Bang in the building, everybody.
Hey,
Krissy
y'all.
Go Bang, how are you? How's your week
You
been?
know, my week, I'm still in that drought. Fat poussé. Fat. You're saying it wrong. Fat poussé.
Pussy.
Yeah.
Now who sounds gay?
Yo, that's hilarious. We need to go out, hang out, and you start introducing yourself.
I really do.
And I'm going to try not to laugh whatsoever. I'm just going to try to make sure. It's going to be hard to not laugh. You know what I mean?
I amaze myself. You know what my pickup line used to be? I would walk up to guys and I'd stare into their eyes and I'd be like, you look like you need your dick sucked. And they'd be like, what? Bitch, what?
Yo, our guest is already undressing.
Are you have to do this? Are you have to do?
And that's why I was jerking off at the Staples Center.
Exactly. Oh my God.
Call back to the last episode.
Call back to that. So this is the first time you ever wearing denim. Look at you.
I'm all covered up.
You're
you
all
know?
covered up. Why are you
it.
covered up this week? We got
It's
a great
sexier
guest
when I
this
undo
week.
off camera. I'm gonna, undo my buttons.
Okay,
Loosen
all
them
right.
up a little bit.
Yeah, that's what's up. So
the
your week
girls
has
hang
been
out.
okay?
It's just been okay.
You've been in
I'm
the
still in a drought.
still?
I'm still in a drought. I have carpal tunnel and like masturbating's been killing me.
It's been
Shit.
killing- I'd say-
My arm cramped up and I had to stop. I was so mad.
I told you last week it's been all nonstop for me too. Like I actually went to the doctor. You know, because I go as you get older,
Yeah.
right? As you get older, you got to go to the doctor, make sure you're good. I
They
go
grab
and
your
get,
balls and you cough?
and I take all the STD tests and everything, and I was just making sure everything was good.
Yeah.
And, as you get older, your body changes. So maybe, I'm not saying this is me, but maybe your balls drop. I don't know. Just different shit happens, right? And so you go.
Don't
and
your
then-
balls drop when you're 12?
I don't know. I'm just saying. It might. I don't know.
Oceans haven't dropped yet.
No,
I
it
wasn't
haven't
going to put
dropped.
them on
I'm
blast.
just saying. But, so I just was feeling like, okay, I just want to make sure I'm good. The doctor comes in, he tells me, you're all STD free.
Yeah.
Everything is good. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, and I was like, did we need to do it again? Do you want to because I've had some questionable sex in my life. So I'm like, do you want to do it again just to make sure? He was like,
We
no,
need a
my
retrial.
dude. I was like,
I need a recount in Georgia.
it was a recount, George. I was like, you sure? He was like, yes, I'm positive. You're fine. I'm
Hey,
like,
but there's
okay,
one time
great.
in Atlanta in '88. I'm just saying.
Right, exactly.
Go back to that county, get a recount,
Right?
manual hand count.
I mean, it's kind of the same for chicks. Like we go and you get your like pap smear and shit, and they like crank you open.
Yeah.
But it's so crazy because before they crank me open, I'd be like, oh, she'd be like, lay down and put your feet in the stirrups, and I'd be like, damn, bitch, I like walks on the beach. My name is Krissy Go Bang, like shit. Like you just want to get straight to it, be all in my shit. Yeah.
Do you prefer men or women to give you a pap smear?
Both. I don't discriminate. All right. I will find pleasure in it regardless of who does it. I'm like, yep, crank me open, bitch. Crank me open. They just be twisting.
They be twisted. Yeah. That's funny. So you're not drinking today? I'm
drinking water.
I got my wine. I got my Snoop Dogg 1996 in this building. You know what it is. Snoop Dogg 1996 red wine. He aged it a little bit because, it had to be good. If it was like 2019, it would have been trash. So 1996 is a little bit better. Let me taste it.
1996 up in here. How is it? Smooth?
It's smooth. Snoop Dogg.
Snoop.
Why just every time that wasn't so random. It's just every time he says his name, it's just Snoop. All right, we got to get to this entertainment section of it. Krissy go bang with the entertainment news, and we got the music. Let's go, Tom.
Who's that fine sister with the news? It's Krissy. It's Krissy. Who's that fine sister with that ass? It's Krissy. It's Krissy. News Aster.
Hey,
What's
News
up?
Aster. All right, first question. Let's get it.
First question. All right. Sierra and Russell Wilson recently debuted their new His and Her fragrance.
Right.
My question is, are we over it? Are we over celebrities dropping fragrances? Do you want to smell like them?
I don't really care. I've never bought a celebrity's fragrance. I don't know what they smell like in their regular time, so I'm not sure that I can ever judge that they would know how to do the cologne. So no, I've never bought that. You know what I buy?
What?
I buy Ralph's cologne, whatever it is, the good shit that it looks like, but it's only $19.99. You go into the little cabinet thing and it's locked up, and they make sure that you don't steal a $19.99 bottle of fucking whatever, the Sean Combs or whatever the fuck it is in there.
Listen.
And I get that.
If you guys are going to be dropping all these fragrances, make it something that I actually want to smell like, okay? Let me get a Rihanna's vagina, okay? Dip me in Rihanna's vagina, all right?
Okay, I have a question for you that I want to know.
Yes.
If you had to choose, and I'm going to ask this to our guest as well.
Right.
He probably won't answer, but because he knows everybody. But if you had to choose to have sex with Rihanna or Beyonce, who would it be?
Bad Girl Riri.
Bad Girl Riri. Is it Bad Girl Riri for you?
Rihanna's about to show me a few things, all right? I feel like Beyonce's sex is probably real like humble and real southern and sweet. Rihanna's about to give me some like Bayesian firecracker and shit like that. Sign me up.
Who you got?
I want all that smoke. Rihanna.
Yeah, Rihanna. Yeah.
It's like,
I want scars I want to talk about that don't involve Iraq.
Right?
This one I got shot in Fallujah.
Right.
This one was Rihanna in Vegas on the Strip.
Yes.
Like that's what I want.
Yeah.
Let me tell you,
yeah.
I see Rihanna and I'm like, I could see myself licking it.
Beyonce is bad. Don't get
She's
me
bad.
wrong.
I would cry
But
around
if it
Beyonce.
was just one night that I had to pick.
If I'm gonna cuddle, Beyonce.
If I'm cuddling, it's Beyonce. But if I'm it's one night of fucking, is Rihanna all. And watch Rihanna. Nah, it can
She
never
tell
be
you in that
trash.
accent too. Does it hurt? Does it hurt when I fuck you with my 5 fingers? I don't know. I just feel like Rihanna.
All
I
right,
want it
Next question.
all day. All right. Monique
Dogg, why?
explained why she calls her husband daddy on Tamar Braxton's podcast. My question is, do you think it's appropriate for a woman to call her man daddy?
That's a little weird. Why would she be calling him? They're like grown. She's over 40. He's over 40.
I
Why
like it better with the Z. Zaddy.
Zaddy.
Zaddy. Come over here and fuck me in my...
Is he telling her? Say that again.
I stopped myself and you're like... You can tell I've done that a few too many times. It just flowed for me. Shit.
I can't wait. Pretty soon we're gonna talk about this when he comes on, because we have a guest that is scheduled to come on that DM'd you, that did not like you talking.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
We are. It is crazy. It is crazy. We have a guest coming on that DM'd you that talked about that.
Oh, Ocean If you guys didn't know, Ocean is a snitch, okay? And Ocean is putting all sorts of shit on blast right now that don't even need to be out there.
That's not true. What do you mean?
Snitch.
I didn't say who it was. I just said there's a guest.
But he's like,
sometime
you
in the
remember that
future.
one who DM'd you and he was saying this and this and that? Ocean is Ocean.
Listen, I do not care. I tell all because I get hit. I get hit up all the time about you.
Yeah.
People always are asking me, they're like, what's up with Krissy? And I'm like, yo, talk to
Ocean
her.
forgets that it was supposed to be a secret that I even told him that this person DM'd me.
sorry.
And then he's like, on the podcast, oh boy, who DM'd you?
My bad. I didn't say who it was.
Okay,
I said
all right.
sometime in the future.
Sometime
correct?
in the future,
So that could be a year
as
from
in
now.
never.
That could be, right, exactly.
All right. So you don't think it's acceptable?
I don't. I just think it's stupid. They grown. Like, why are you still calling a grown man daddy?
I think
And
that
in
whatever
public?
you do behind closed doors, like if you like it daddy with the D, if you like it zaddy with the Z,
Right.
as long as you about to give me that D,
D?
all right? What we do behind these doors is between me and you. Shit, if you need me to call you son,
Whatever.
all right? If you need me to call you Auntie Viv,
Okay,
whatever
yeah.
it is, that's going to get it hot.
All right, let me ask you a question. This
Yes.
is a true. All right, so this is recent. I used to date this girl, or I went out on a date with her, hung out with her.
Okay.
She told me her husband used to want her to fuck him with a dildo.
This is not the first time that I've heard things like this.
Is okay. So my question is,
He's
that
gay.
Is that gay?
Yeah. Okay, so here, if I've had some
She
girlfriends
used
tell
to
me
say
about
he
this.
wasn't gay. She'd be like, no, he just likes
Listen.
it. And I'm like, what?
A finger, I can forgive.
Right.
A dildo? No. No.
This is gonna be a great fucking episode.
I can forgive a finger, but you want a whole ass dick in your ass?
Go ahead, Tom.
You can forgive up to one knuckle, not a whole finger. And a knuckle on the pinky finger by accident if shit is freaky.
You're right.
But a whole finger? Nah,
Yo, listen,
nah,
let
homie.
me tell you something. I can't forgive none of that shit unless it's a tongue. I can't forgive none of it unless it's a tongue.
I will
no
say-
fingers, no nothing.
I will say, like, I like to play around about, like, wanting to stick fingers in the ass, but, like, I want my man to be like, nah, stop. Like, cut that shit out. So I was dating this one guy a few years ago, and my finger with great ease just slid right up there, okay?
With great ease.
Like, this shit was so easy. I could never look at this nigga the same. And then the worst part is, no matter how many times I washed my hands, I do this a lot. And I'm like, my fingers stunk for like 2 weeks.
Can you
Like
say
2
his?
weeks.
Can you?
I'm not saying
Yo,
his name.
Just DM me later on.
I'm not saying his name,
next
but
week.
I'm just saying there was no resistance. My finger just went, "Ooh," and I was like,
Oh
oh.
wow! It was the whole hand in that motherfucker. You was ready.
Oh,
You were
like
oh.
it just slid right up there with grace. Okay, he didn't need no
So
lube.
listen, when our guest comes on, you can, because I'm gonna even feel bad even asking him those kind of questions. So you're allowed to ask those.
You want me
questions.
to ask
Yo,
the guest if I can stick my fingers
no,
up his
that's what
ass?
I wasn't gonna say. You need
Okay.
to learn I was gonna say when I'm interviewing, and then when you interview, you can ask questions like that. I, as a man,
Oh, okay.
a heterosexual man, cannot ask another
feel you.
heterosexual man that question.
I feel you.
All right, go ahead.
Next question.
Next question.
Meghan Trainor refuses to have sex with her husband, Daryl Sabara, while she's pregnant.
Sbarro?
Sabaro.
The pizza?
Yeah, him. Yes. My question is, should you expect your man to be faithful if you're not putting out, pregnant or not?
No, you should not. And your head game better be on
Listen.
10.
Listen, my head game is phenomenal.
Okay.
I choke on it, slob on spit. All right. But at the same time, it's like, you need to teach your kid that life is going to be hard and your ass is going to get hit on the head. All right. You better be banging little Timmy's forehead. That fool better come out with a dent on his head because you've been fucking me so aggressively. Okay. Why is she like, I don't want to have sex when I'm pregnant? What?
So you're
It's
good
the best
with,
time.
You're good with having sex?
Hell yeah. We don't have to worry about getting pregnant.
You already pregnant.
Yeah. The damage is done. Teach this fool that life is gonna be hard. Life is gonna hit you upside the head sometimes.
Yo, that's her. I'm gonna make us some T-shirts that say "Life is going to be
Life
hard
is gonna
sometimes."
be hard.
You should have got hit on your head while you was in the vagina. That's gonna be our T-shirt.
My favorite stand-up is when Kevin Hart used to say like, "You gonna learn today?"
Right.
Like this kid gonna learn what a big ass dick is today. You know what is this? What? All right.
Next question.
LeVar Ball.
LeVar Ball. He
told
went
us-
number 3 in the draft. Hey, no. His son, LaMelo.
Yeah,
right?
he
No,
ain't.
Okay. all
He
right,
just
no.
talked.
Yeah, he just talks.
Okay, so LeVar Ball told us that all of his sons, that the only girls that they're allowed to meet are hoes due to the fact that they play basketball. My question is he right?
Okay, wait. I think that's wrong how you're saying it. You're saying because I heard this story. He's saying
The only girls that they're going to meet are hoes.
are the only girls they're gonna meet are hoes because they play in the NBA.
Exactly.
Is he right about that? Is that what your question is?
Yes.
Absolutely, he's right. That's the only girls they're going to meet because they all know
No.
about him. What girl? I saw the interview and I agree with him. He's saying everybody's going to know who they are.
Right.
They're super famous, so they play basketball. They go from city to city.
First off, I
This
feel
is-
like we're giving this way too much emphasis because I'm a regular asshole.
Okay.
All right. And I don't need him to be in the NBA. And you're gonna run into me at Kroger's. You're gonna run into me at Food for Less at Winco, and I'm still gonna be a hoe. So like just because you're in the NBA doesn't necessarily differ who you're gonna meet.
What all the dad is saying that's the only type of girls that he's going to meet.
No, there's some good wholesome girls out there too.
But how would they even know him or even meet them?
Most of them aren't gonna. If I saw them right now, I wouldn't know who they are.
And you know what? That's going to be our first question to our guests. So let's get this going.
Let's get
That's
it
the end of our entertainment section with Krissy Go Bang. Give it up for Krissy Go Bang entertainment section. Show everybody your dress and how you look. Wow. Damn, that's a great fucking dress. I would give you... I would go to Mexico with you and all that good shit and take you on trips. And yeah, we can go on trips. All right.
Holding to that.
All right. Come into the seat. This is great. Everybody knows this is Funny Stories with Ocean. I'm super excited to have this guy on the podcast. He is a tremendous designer. He designs for everyone. He has his own clothing line, everything. He knows all about basketball and sports because I've been in the barbershop arguing with him all day, and we used to almost not be friends because we argue so much, but now we're good friends. I need everybody to start clapping right now. Everybody start clapping in the studio. Put your hands together for Tracy Mills, y'all. Make some. What's good, son? How are you?
Blessed, man.
Oh my gosh, look at you. And you,
Who said this?
that was Krissy.
No more cushion. There's no more cushion.
No cushion. I mean, I got a little bit. I got a little bit to soften my lip.
There's nothing left for me.
What's good, man?
brother?
Man, I'm glad you're here. I
Come on.
appreciate
Of course,
you, man.
brother. No
Thank you
questions. My
for coming. Listen, so okay, before we get into that, we had the question.
like
you,
this right
You don't like the
I like it
condom?
right there.
You want to take it off?
It look like I got it.
You can take it off. It's fine.
Ooh, you
can
like
do whatever
it raw,
want.
Tracy?
I actually do like it raw.
Oh.
But I don't like nothing looking like this in my
My
face.
face different. Take all that off.
That
It's
one.
fine. There you go. You straight right
Now I'm
there.
cool.
That's good. All right. So, do you think? Well, because your brother played in the NBA.
Correct.
You were a great basketball player
Correct.
as well. So, my question is that facts? What his dad was saying about they're only going to meet hoes?
Yes.
What do
and
you
no.
think? Yes or no? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, based off, listen, just for me, yes, he's going to meet a lot of girls with the wrong intentions.
Right.
You call them hoes, you call them gold diggers, whatever you want to call them, right?
Right.
But you can't just say my sons are only going to meet hoes.
Right.
Because they're going to be in different settings where they're going to be around professional business people trying to do business deals, and it's going to be really respectful, intelligent, women around
Right.
that ain't gonna want them, or if they even get a chance to go on a date with them, they're gonna have to conduct themselves in a certain manner.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
My other question is, why is he so focused on the women that he's going to meet? I mean, he's not concerned about his sons out here hoeing, because there's some male hoes too.
Yeah.
no question. I
Absolutely.
just think he's I mean, I can't speak for the man, but I'm just assuming that this is his way of educating them to not get caught up.
They caught up.
You know,
Right.
I don't think he articulated it the best
He ain't
way.
never met me, because my shit'll have all three of them. Dear baby daddies. I got that snapper. I ain't letting none of them niggas out.
You got that snapper. You got the muscle control. You got the muscle control.
I got that muscle
You
control.
good?
Shit.
You got a clamp.
They kids is about to be sisters. I mean, brothers, sisters, and cousins.
Oh snap!
She got that good.
She got that. She got, what my man saying, Juice. She got that. What did he say? She got that. Oh, what did he say in Juice?
What he said, Juice?
You remember in Juice when Samuel L. Jackson was talking? He said she got that snappy nappy. Remember that? She got that snappy nappy.
I said, did you guys call each other? You guys are both dressed like in denim today. What happened?
I did call the police last night because somebody was in my windows. I was putting my clothes laid out on the
I
bed.
didn't know you saw
Now I know who it is. It's
it
okay.
on blast.
I mean, you
Now we
could-
got two snitches up here.
Yo, hold on. Let me recant that. I've never snitched. I did not see anybody in my window.
There we go.
I'm
He a
tripping.
real one. Like,
Ho on me and everything.
he's like, I ain't about to have that out there.
I almost missed the show because I was waiting on Ocean to bail me out.
Oh. Wow.
How did it feel growing up with a brother in the NBA? How was that like?
It was awesome, man.
It was awesome?
Because when you grow up dirt poor and your brother's 6'6" and y'all sleeping in the same bed because you're poor as shit, and I'm sleeping in the corner about to fall off it was good, though, just to see somebody, you know, when you grow up in the hood and, you know, in that time, especially in the 90s, you don't really see a lot of examples
Right.
in your neighborhood of someone coming out of the trenches and making that type of money and being successful. So
Right.
it was a great feeling. I mean, it's a lot that comes with it, but it was
Right.
a great feeling, though, for
Yeah.
sure. I was happy for him. He worked his ass off. He deserved it. I was happy to see my father get a house,
Right.
you know, things like that. So it was amazing.
Yeah.
It's a great example.
And your brother is super cool, and especially you too. Like you, super cool. Like we always hang out in the barber shop. Always, you come in. I'm always excited to see you. Like you know what I mean? Because you like
we
are
about
like
to laugh.
Huh?
We know we about to laugh.
We know we about to laugh. Like
Yeah.
it's like good times, and like you know. You do so much, and you're also very successful in what you do.
Appreciate it.
So I'm just like, when you said yes, I was super excited. Like
No question.
I hit you. Would you do? And you were like, yeah. And I'm
I
like,
did it for multiple reasons. I did it out of respect that I have for you and
Yeah.
your craft. I do it out of any time I can have a platform to speak, I'm going to utilize it.
yeah,
You know, I don't think I'm holier than thou, and
Right.
there's no levels to like, oh, I can't do that because it's here or you're here, and I can I just want a platform to
Right.
always speak.
right.
Yeah, so I embrace it.
So you've worked with tons of different. I was talking about because that's why I didn't want to put you on blast. Or which would it be Rihanna?
Oh no, you can't. I can't answer that.
No, you're not
There's
gonna
no
tell
way.
him.
He knows way
Nah,
too many.
there's
He knows
no
them. Like he
way.
could never
Hey,
do
if you know him, can you hook it up? Tell Ree that,
Possibly.
I'm with the shit.
Maybe I'll talk to Rhea. about it.
Talk to her. I'm gonna make a few
Maybe.
videos that you can send to her.
Okay,
Tell
I
her
gotta
I'm-
approve them. If I can approve them, maybe even if I can film them.
You can film him.
I can be the photographer. I can be the guy, the camera guy.
Director. You can be the
Okay.
director.
We might have something here. I might be able to work that out for you.
Rihanna, girl, I've been waiting for you.
Yeah.
Come over, Riri.
So how did you get into fashion? How was that like? How was your thing in getting into that?
It wasn't something I grew up wanting to do. I
Right.
grew up wanting to play ball. Circumstances in my life took me off that path.
Right.
You know, I don't want to really.
Get into that? Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want to keep reiterating
Right.
that because it's out there so much.
Right.
But fashion kind of like fell upon me through a personal friend who I call like my uncle. His name is Breon Prescott.
Mm-hmm.
And Breon, he works for Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, and Breon is dope.
You know Breon.
Yeah, I know Breon. We were in. I don't know if you were there in the shop that time that him and Q were got into an argument.
Oh no, I missed that. I heard about it though.
Oh, listen,
I heard it was epic.
So it was epic. I didn't mean to cut you off, but listen, it was epic. And Q was cutting my hair. So
he was cutting your
he
hair?
was cutting my hair.
Cannot argue and cut at the same time.
So he's like arguing with Breon, and they are, and Q is mad, and he's beating the fuck out of my head with this brush. Like, man, I'm like, bro, whatever y'all got into, y'all need to figure that out. I just need you to cut me without fucking me up and hitting me hard. He was mad as shit. He was arguing and come back and just ranking my shit. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't know what's going on, but yeah. People don't understand how great the barbershop is. It's amazing.
Nothing like the barber, especially our barbershop.
Our barbershop, especially our barbershop.
Epic.
But Breon, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
So, Breon had a pair of denim on that had, it was raw denim, and it had, yes, raw. And it had a Von Dutch patch on the back. And I was like, man, what are those pants? And he was like, yeah, it's this brand called Von Dutch up the street. We were on Melrose. He's like, it's up the street, like a couple blocks up. You'll love it. It's dope. No one knows about it. It was brand new to, especially nobody in the urban community knew about it at all. It was more of a biker style brand. So I went down there and I fell in love with the brand. And I'd say about 6 months I was going in and out. And I was, because my brother played in the NBA, also just being in LA, a lot of celebrities. But also because my brother was in the NBA and well known, especially in Los Angeles, I knew a lot of celebrities being young. So I would bring them into Von Dutch because a lot of my friends would always ask me, like, yo, what's the fresh stuff? 'Cause they love the way I dress.
Right.
So I would take them in there, and then the head designer, his name is Krissy, offered me a job because he was like, who is this kid that knows all these celebrities? Next time he comes in, bring him to me. And he offered me a job. And that was the start of my career. I never thought about being in fashion.
That's crazy.
But that's the way God works.
And it is the way God works. And what is crazy too, I never told you this, but like when Tracy comes into the shop, right? He always dressed dope, right? It's like it's different and it's fresh and it's dope and it's not like you're trying, like it's just dope. And I just be looking at him like, damn. I wish I could do that. I wish I could put that on. I want to ask him how'd you match that?
And you should.
But I mean I don't want to just you do this for a living, but you know what I mean. But I understand. But I'm just like damn that how you do that and how you put that with that and it's just amazing.
Well, I was always taught a closed mouth doesn't get fed.
Right.
So you can ask me any question. I'm all about sharing information. I'm not the type of person who's like, nah, you can't know this, you can't know. I love to see people evolve. So
Did
if
you
I can
say any question?
any question that's not going to put me in harm's way. There you go. Any questions not going to put me in harm's way. Right. I got you. Yeah.
So from there, did you take the job or you didn't take the job?
I definitely took the job because I wasn't working at the time. And I took the job and I worked with Christian for 8 straight years from Von Dutch. We left Von Dutch and then he started Ed Hardy and I started that with him.
Wow. Damn, So I know all this. I just wanted I'm just setting up. Yeah, but that's
3 years with Von Dutch and 5 years with Ed Hardy. And then eventually 2009, I left Ed Hardy and went with Kanye and started working with him on his brands for 6 years. So yeah,
I think I don't know if you remember this, but how I even knew that you even did that was I think I said something about Chloe in the shop or something like that. I don't know if you remember this. I said Chloe, and then I looked at you. And you were like, yeah, that's family. I ain't got nothing to say.
That's like my sister.
Right.
Yeah,
he was like that. You was like, that's my sister.
That's my
and I
sister.
was like, and that's
I remember something you said, but I was like, I definitely can't get into that. That's my sister. Yeah.
It wasn't bad or whatever. It was just you just wasn't not commenting on the situation.
Nah.
And then that just let me know and I just remembered and when I said that because I got into it one time. It was a I won't say his name, but he was a rapper, and I had said something in the shop, because the shop is just we just
I
talk.
mean, the shop is everything goes in the shop.
Everything goes, and it doesn't matter who it is, and I just said it and just was just saying it, and not remembering or thinking that there's a lot of people who know everybody in this, because this shop is such a great shop. Yeah. And I said that, I was like, blah, 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 and it got back to him. He called me, and I was like, actually, I shouldn't have done that because of the fact of everything and how stuff goes on.
You mean you were snitching?
I was being like this kid.
So she's tagging you.
She's tagging me. I need you to stop talking. Look, listen. A couple of weeks ago, they had me in here because I said something about when I jack off and I watch porn, it can only be a black man in the porn with any other race.
Oh,
I can't watch. It can't be any other. It can't be like a Mexican or a white guy in the porn. It has to be.
Why does it have to be a black guy?
Hey. To see himself in it.
Yes, what I'm saying is,
well, it could be a white guy, because a white guy is close in skin tone.
No. This is true.
Wow.
This is true.
Right, I see you.
Listen, but no, I'm just saying because I don't believe that they doing all the shit that they, you know what I mean? That's so, it is a fantasy for me. So the whole episode, they just kept saying, oh, the gay shit, they just gay. And I'm like, yo,
no,
I need you to stop saying that.
In our defense, we were talking about the porn, and I was telling him how I have trust issues. So I need to physically see a penis going in somewhere, because I'd be like, they're fake fucking, okay? I don't want to see no dry humping shit.
Right.
The reason why we were calling Ocean out is because he said dick 762 times in that 1 hour period.
It did not.
Is it more in your mind than it is?
It did not. Wow. All I was saying was just as a fantasy.
Listen, bro, you only fuck white girls. You snitch.
Yes.
And now are you in the closet or not?
Yes.
So
the autobiography of Ocean.
She's going to rewrite your whole script, bro.
Here's the thing. Here's a great thing. I'm so secure in myself. No, hell no. Because I know this. I know who I am.
No question.
Anybody who's
Ocean, all I know is if we ever fuck, if my finger if it easily goes up there, I'm telling everybody on the podcast.
It won't even be that.
Forgive me, y'all, for looking at my phone, but I have a dinner I'm pushing back.
Okay.
Because I definitely want to make this the best.
Oh, yeah. Yo, listen, already this episode has been my favorite already. Just the banter of you guys and everything. But listen.
Hold on. I was saying something though.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I think it's important for everybody to catch this.
Okay.
She said if.
Right.
If is a possibility.
It's a possibility.
Not like we will never.
Right.
Listen, if we fuck.
No, Tracy,
everybody's a possibility.
Let me tell you. Not everybody.
I never say never.
Listen, I've already tried to have sex with her. So I tried to have sex with her when I first met her. And I told this story before, right?
You did.
But I'm going to tell it again because you probably didn't see it. No, so her friend who I know.
Wait, you didn't tell this story. Ocean's about to start snitching again.
I'm going to start snitching. All right, so I didn't tell this story.
You shouldn't tell this story.
I shouldn't? No. Oh, no, you've been fucking with me? I'm going to tell the story. So here's what happened. I knew her friend. So they came to our show, me and Dion's show. And her friend was, I was like, oh, shit, whatever. But I never had sex with her friend. And we were, super cool. So they came and hung out backstage. Krissy was there. I was like, God damn, shit, I'm trying to get with Krissy. And so she was like, I can't, my friend knows you. And I'm just like, I'm going to ask your friend. And she's like, okay. She didn't really think I was. I called her friend. I'm like, yo, what's up with Krissy? Can I talk to her? She was like, yes. So I hit Krissy back. I'm like, yo, your friend said, cool. What's good?
Listen, I never thought Ocean was going to hit up my friend and be like, hey.
Right.
What's up?
Right.
But, and scene. What's next, Tracy? What's next, Tracy?
Go ahead. What is that?
I mean, to me, that just sounds like she wasn't giving you the pussy regardless.
Oh, no. No. So what happened was.
Because, hold on. I don't know if a girl wants to fuck you. she's not gonna tell you if you ain't smashed her friend that, oh, I'm not gonna fuck you because you know my friend.
So okay, go ahead.
I think that we should move on.
Yeah.
We ain't moving on. Fuck you. We ain't moving on.
Tom.
Here's what happened.
Tom, what do you think?
Here's what happened.
The bottom line was this. Her friend liked me, and so she kind of on the low told her no. And so she just had to keep saying, well, she never wanted to throw her friend out on the bus.
Did
She
you
never
end up
wanted to
smashing a friend?
I never smashed her friend, no. Never. Is that what was told to you, that I smashed her friend?
I've checked out. I just, I don't know. So I'm going to say.
So she wants to really move on from this
She wants to
topic.
move on from the conversation.
Yeah.
I just want to take Krissy on a hike.
He must got.
Ocean,
He must.
the
He
real
got a whole.
reason-
He got a whole setup.
Time
waiting.
out.
2 months now.
The real reason why Ocean and I could never fuck is because me and Tom have been getting it in.
Is that what's
I do not
happening?
believe.
You said you believe that?
I do not believe that.
Tom knows all about these walls.
'Cause, no, I don't believe that because Tom wouldn't have to force you to go on a hike.
Exactly.
Tom is trying to get me on a hike because he's like, damn, Krissy, all you want to do is fuck me. Can we go outside? Can we go on a hike?
No, I think
Can I
Tom.
show you the
I'm just not
trail?
wrong.
I think Tom's first time he wants it to be outside. Exactly. Look.
Under the stars with some Commodores playing in the background.
I'm with it. I'm
Yeah.
with
But
it.
listen, let me tell you what's gonna happen. Krissy is like just trying to fuck. Tom is doing like this romantic shit.
Yeah, he going about it all wrong.
We're going on about all right.
I hired Lionel Richie. And them greasy motherfuckers from the Commodores. They're just in the back. Girl, I paid a lot for this.
Krissy's like, what the fuck is all this?
What is all
Pull
this?
your pants out. Let's start fucking.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is Lionel Richie here?
As a matter of fact,
Because we're going to be
Lionel's
dancing
about
on the
to get some
ceiling.
Wait, you didn't hear that? What you
I heard it. I heard
pussy.
it.
Yeah, Lionel going to end up getting the pussy.
That would be a hell of an orgy. Though.
That would be. All right, we gotta get back on track with this podcast. This is great. So you did that, and then from there you started your own line.
Yeah, I started my own brand. Yeah,
Own brand.
yeah, called Visitor on Earth.
Nice.
I started that. Once I went to Paris with Ye, it kind of gave me the confidence and I gained more knowledge. But really, it was just more about the confidence that I could do this on my own. Because, you're programmed from birth to doubt and second guess yourself. So
Right.
me going to Paris, gave me basically all the push I needed. And then I launched my brand.
Do you guys understand why I love when he comes into the shop? I tell my barber whenever he comes in, let me know so I can just come in and hang out because he gives such great knowledge and just it. I truly believe you're successful by the people you hang out with,
Yes,
by the people
I agree.
who are in your circle, and he gives such great knowledge of saying like how you're saying that you're programmed from birth to not believe in yourself.
Yes.
True.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it's the truth. Yeah, we're programmed to doubt, second guess, but it's a part of the matrix. That's what keeps society at bay and in check, and those who have the power that run this country to rule over us in a sense. You know?
Right.
Is if you teach self-worth, love, respect, and honor for yourself, and that God never sets you up to fail, then how do you maintain power over those type people?
Right.
So
Yeah. And then when people like Kanye and yourself come out and say, I believe in myself, people call you crazy.
yeah, it depends on how you articulate it. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. I mean, that's just the truth. But
Yeah, the truth.
they don't. Well, I remember one time they said something to Kanye, and he was like, they were like, you love yourself too much, something. And he was like, yeah, like my mom always told me to love myself. It's like, how do you not say I love myself?
Right.
So when you say that out loud, you're supposed to. You're supposed to say, I love me.
Right.
You know what I mean? It doesn't say I'm better than you or anything. It's like, I love myself.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with saying that.
Ain't nothing wrong with saying that.
But the way they build you up, they love to break you down as well. So they look for any excuse.
Yeah, it's crazy. It look for any excuse to break you down.
Any excuse. They build you up and then break you down. That's part of the matrix.
So where do you see yourself in your brands and everything going and in the atmosphere? Where do you see it all happening, and what would you like to see for yourself?
I mean, fashion is a stepping stone. You know, it's not. To me, fashion doesn't define me. It's just a period in my life, however long that is. But fashion, you know, I want to continue to grow and evolve and inspire the next generation. Eventually build a platform and an infrastructure where the young kids can come in and amplify their ideas, you know, with doors I've opened,
Right.
and that they could easily walk through, but, you know, give them the information of how to create, not to second guess themselves, not to create walls around themselves because of maybe whatever hangups they've dealt with, but to create freely. Also teach them about contracts and things like that so they can't get taken advantage of. And, you know, from there, my end game is to travel the world and to teach as many souls as I can about reprogramming their minds to knock down all the barriers that they may have created and endured and that's trapped them in and stopped their evolution. And, you know, open up as many schools with the best curriculum, clean water, housing, help with mental health. I just want to help rehabilitate the planet in the best way I can. So that's like end game for me.
That's amazing right there.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing right there.
Hey, I don't even want to hoe no more. Like I'm on a whole new frequency right now.
Right, like I'm sitting here thinking like, damn, I want to just be successful, but
Right.
you know, success comes in all different forms, and that just shows you like people dreams and what they want to do is just all different. Like, and that's amazing. That's great. All right, so it's that time.
Uh-oh.
It's that time. It's funny stories with Ocean. This is what the podcast is. We have an amazing guests like yourself come on and they tell a funny story. It can be about anything that has happened to you in your life. It's just a funny story that you want to tell. You could have told it before or you couldn't have told it before, but whatever. You just come on the podcast and tell a funny story. So this is Funny Stories with Ocean featuring Tracy Mills. Let's go. It's on you, baby boy.
Funny stories.
All right.
I try to think about this too because I knew this was coming. I do have a funny story, but it's quite short.
It's whatever you want. Yo, it's been fine. It's cool.
Okay.
It don't matter how short it is or whatever because we've done. It's been enough. So whatever you want to do.
Is this the end of it? Mm-mm. Oh, okay. So I was in high school, 10th grade,
Right.
and I don't know if they still do home. Do they still do homeroom?
No, they don't do.
They don't do
It's
homeroom.
not a thing anymore.
Homeroom is not a thing
I don't think
anymore.
so.
Like PE is almost out of here. They do PE, but not really.
Not homeroom, right?
Not
Right now
homeroom.
they don't do shit.
They don't do nothing. So
They do
Everything
at
is
home in your room.
in the
Right now it's
90s
at home in your
in
room.
the 90s, it was homeroom.
Right.
And I remember being in homeroom. There was this girl I was in love with. Especially, I thought I was in love with. Right. She was so fine.
Right.
And she sat next to me in homeroom. And I never had like the courage to talk to her. Right. I was 10th grade.
Right.
Definitely didn't love myself. Didn't think I was anything worthy of speaking to her.
Right.
But at this day, I was like, man, I'm going to say something to her. and so we're in homeroom. Usually in homeroom, before the bell rings, you're quiet.
Right.
It's like, be quiet. And she's here, I'm here. And I'm like, man, what am I going to say? I got to say something. Be stupid. Now, I know a lot of people in my homeroom, so it's quiet. So if I say anything, the whole class is like. So I'm like, man, what am I going to say? And I had a pencil on my table, right? And before I get ready to speak, you kind of go boom, and I knock the pencil over. So I go to reach for the pencil. And I farted. And I was like, Listen, to date, that was the most embarrassing, trust me, I couldn't say nothing to her for the rest of the year. There was nothing I could say to her.
So she for sure heard it.
The whole class heard it. The whole class. Like, it wasn't like one of those, it wasn't like a, it was brrr. It was like a real fart. Like, I didn't even know I didn't even know I was holding a fart. Usually you know when you're tucking a fart. I didn't even know I was tucking one. That motherfucker was just like, that motherfucker was like, thank you for getting up. Because I was tucked in this motherfucker all homeroom.
Okay, so what?
So she looked like, and the class was like, I don't even remember what I did. I know like right after that the bell rung, so it was like good for me to get up out of there, but
okay,
I never
so
forgot that.
Here's my question to that. Was it one of those loud, non-smelly farts, or was it one of those loud, smelly farts?
I don't know if it was smelly, but I definitely know it was a brrr.
Oh,
like it wasn't like quiet.
Right. Okay, so did later in life, did they come and talk to you? Like, I mean, like just during the year? Was it the start of the year? Was it any of that?
It was like the start of the year, actually. So that's how I started the year off with a bang.
You know what? Gas is one of those things that it can just creep up on you.
Listen.
I remember I used to be in this relationship and like he was like really trying to do it. And I was like, but my stomach hurts. And I kept telling him like my stomach hurt. This fool threw me when I farted on his balls, okay? I kept trying to say, like, this isn't a good time for me. And he was just banging a little bit too hard. And I'm telling you, he tossed me. And I was like, damn.
Oh, yeah, my shit would have definitely went.
You would have been
I should have been like, what? Oh, no.
It happened.
Listen, that shit turns some people on. I don't know.
Wow. Damn, that's crazy. All right, well, that was Tracy Mills' funny story. Give it up for yeah. That was great. That was short and sweet.
Yeah.
Listen.
It was short and foul.
It was short foul. It was probably foul. I'm pretty sure it was foul.
But it was a great story. I've only had one person come on here that has not told a funny story. I won't, because you call me a snitch. I won't say
Ocean is snitching right now. He don't even realize that.
I'm not. But I won't say who it is. But and the thing is, I always send everybody.
Have you drank too much?
Huh? No. I tell everybody. I go, here is what the show is. Make sure you come with a story.
Yeah.
And he just didn't have a story. But yours was short and sweet, and that's all that matters.
Good.
All right.
And it was super true.
Yeah. The truth stories are the best stories.
Because you can tell it the best. Yeah, because you can tell it the best. You don't have to think about it. You can just, it just flows. Yeah.
Like that gas did.
That motherfucker definitely was flowing straight out.
All right, so where can everybody find you? Where can everybody look at what's your social media so everybody can find you?
My social media is God's Messenger.
Yes.
Spelled correctly.
Yes.
You can find me at God's Messenger on
Instagram,
yeah.
Facebook, all that good shit.
I'm not really on Facebook. Twitter is my name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tracy Mills.
Okay.
CEY.
All right, that's what's up. And Krissy, where can they find you?
After you check out God's Messenger, you can come and find me at OnlyFans at Krissy Go Bang. After you get that good word.
After you get that good word. You're going to get that good
Slide
something else
right
too.
on over and you can get that good.
You're going to get something else good too. Yeah. I've been known to give the Holy Ghost.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You might want to. This might be the guest that you need to hook up with.
I had a nickname growing up.
What was it?
Tripod.
Oh. You got 3 legs.
3. No, I'm lying. I'm lying. You tell a girl your nickname is Tripod, then you pull it out. You're like,
oh.
nigga, that's a broke kickstand. The fuck is that?
Tom, where can they find you at, Tom?
They know where I'm at.
They know where you at.
Tom is going to be at the top of the hike waiting.
Tom is on our hike with Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie.
While I'm just trying to get my brains blown out. He's over here trying to romance me.
And so if
What makes you think the brains getting blown out doesn't happen after the romance?
I'm like a straight to it kind of girl, you know? Like if you really want to know the way to my heart,
is what?
I have a question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Because
answer
I
for you.
noticed that you're very playful with the sex, but I'm
Yes.
wondering, do you really, really like to fuck?
absolutely not.
What?
No.
You don't, right?
No. No, I will say, I do enjoy fucking, okay?
Okay.
I'm a very sexual person. I'm
Me
a
too.
sexual being.
Yeah.
But I feel like everybody that I joke around with about fucking, like sometimes people expect to fuck, and I'd be like, oh my God, you're taking your dick out. What is this? What's going on here? Like, you just turn around and you'd be like, oh, hold on a second. I was playing.
Right.
But no, I do enjoy it. I enjoy it a
Are you
lot.
in a relationship?
I'm not in a
You're
relationship.
not in a relationship.
No.
Last time you was in a relationship.
I'm in a drought.
You're in a drought.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you didn't hear about the job that she did?
No, he didn't hear about it. I'm in a drought. I haven't been fucking except for myself.
Okay.
You missed it because, I was talking about how sometimes I feel guilty for masturbating. But if you do it in the shower with like the shower head, then I tell people like I'm cleaning.
Oh yeah, you wasn't here for last week.
Yeah.
You wasn't here for last
So that's
week.
your go-to,
Yeah.
the shower
That's my
head?
go-to. Yeah. I be making sure it's real clean.
I have one more question.
Go ahead. Let's go, Tracy. Let's go.
Let's go.
You watch a lot of porn?
I watch plenty of porn.
Okay. What would be your go-to search?
Asian male, black female.
Okay, so this is where it comes out, okay? So Ocean, he snitches, all right?
No, that's not where it comes out.
Let's go.
Never.
Go ahead.
Ocean snitches, all right? So when I watch porn, I like to watch like anal and shit like that.
Oh.
So like we had this discussion on the show before, and what Ocean was referring to previously is like someone DM'd me and they were like, I'm not with all that anal shit. Why do you like that?
Ooh.
And I was like, I've never had a man say,
Are you really with the anal?
I'm really about that life. Wow. Yeah.
Are you?
I'm all about that life.
I am not.
You say, yo, so you're not at all?
Nah.
Have you ever tried it?
I tried it once in life, and that I just
It
said
wasn't
to
the
my,
right person.
He's not a taker.
No, it's
What are you
No, we're talking.
No,
Nah, bro.
he's not a taker.
Fuck with Tracy.
No.
No, he's like, no.
Fuck no. Listen, zoom in. Fuck no. Let's zoom all the way in. Fuck no.
You will get the nice Tracy into
Yeah,
that.
nah,
Like, yeah.
fuck no.
No,
but
motherfucker,
no.
go ahead.
But what I'm saying is, like, I tried it when I was young,
Yeah.
and I just said to myself, like, why would I want this dry hole when I got this
Oh,
wet
see,
hole?
that's the thing
And
is-
I don't care if it's wet. I don't
Oh,
want
okay.
nothing that comes out with fetus in my dick in there.
I just think you need to get a little bit nasty.
No, I'm cool. I can get nasty. Listen, I'm cool.
Yo,
There's
I get what
no
you're
way.
saying.
That's just me, though. I don't knock anybody. But I'm going to tell you how I taught myself that to me, that I always looked at that, and no disrespect to any,
Yes.
I always looked at that like gay tendencies.
Right.
No.
I don't want to fuck you in your asshole. I want that wet pussy.
See, here's the thing. I've never looked at it like that because it's with a woman.
Yeah.
Nothing with a woman is gay. We can do everything together.
I don't know,
that's a
because remember
lie.
I told you
That's
how
a
my
lie.
finger went up there?
No. Oh, no. I'm saying to her,
Okay.
not to me. I'm saying to her.
okay.
Nothing to her is
Okay.
gay.
I'm
Okay.
saying, Tracy, if you want to give it another shot, I have a 15-minute window that's free after this show.
I might have to think about that. because I don't know. You don't want to do that because I'm a type of nigga. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna touch the booty hole, but I'm gonna slip it right in the pussy. And then it's over. Yeah. I'm gonna touch it and you're gonna be like, oh, he's doing it. Yak. Nope.
Psych.
But I'm in there. Regardless, I'm in there. You know what I mean? Psych. Then I'm gonna be tickling your heart.
Tickling your heart.
Yeah.
With your tripod.
On my tripod. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God! All right, before we turn this into a porn session,
The podcast to the porno.
porn
Wait, we need the 70s sex music.
yeah,
though.
we need to say that Tom does. Hey, listen, this is I swear to God, this has been my favorite so far. I love. Oh, what's that? What you playing?
It's fucking. It's fucking.
That's how they used to fuck in the 70s too.
For sure.
Yeah. This is I love Takaris and I love Daphnique's, but this has been like my favorite so far because it's been funny and it's been like informative and all that good shit. And I
Thank you,
really
brother.
appreciate you. You
I
don't
appreciate
even
you
know
having me. Yeah.
how much I appreciate you coming on and blessing
Feelings
the
mutual.
podcast, man. I really appreciate it. Like always, you can find us on YouTube, Ocean Live TV. Please subscribe. You will get a great episode with Tracy Mills. And always, you can, if you don't like to see great people, you can always see us or listen to us on Apple Music or Apple Podcasts, Ocean, Funny Stories with Ocean. Apple Podcast, Funny Stories with Ocean. But if you want to watch it, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like Daphne said a couple of weeks ago, it's free.
It's free.
It's free. Just press the subscribe button. You can watch great episodes. Until next time, we appreciate you guys for always tuning in. I'm Ocean, and I appreciate you guys. Good night. Have a good night. Peace.